Hello and welcome back. It's been a very long time. I know. I've been doing stuff. All the things that I said I wanted to achieve, I have. I've been making big plans for my future. Me and my girlfriend's future. Kawink. But with that being said, let's take a quick look at 60 seconds reatomized for those of you who have or have not played. For those of you, sorry, I just wanted to make sure I selected the right game mode. For those of you who have or have not played, essentially, a nuke is falling, the bombs will drop. I have 60 seconds to grab my family members, grab assorted items, and go crazy. We play as Ted, and we'll play on Fat Man difficulty. There's actually very little music in this game. I dare say no music at all. That's strange. Let me check something. Oh, there's just no music. All right, fuck a wee ball. Wait, how do I grab? Oh, now I can grab. Fat daughter. Okay. Soup. Pesticide. Need the guidebook. Radio is 1? Oh, nice. Drop it. Where's my wife? Is this 2 or is this 3? It's fucking 3. Alright, let's keep going. We're gonna need food, but I still have time. Where's my son? What are you? 1. 1. Is this 1? Oh, we're lit. Okay. I've got time. I'm running out of time, but I've got some. I don't have any time. I grabbed a lot of stuff. Let's see what I got. I don't think I have a lot of food or water at all. That's pretty bad, actually. I should have grabbed more. Please tell me I grabbed some food and water. Oh my god, I feel like I didn't grab any at all. Okay, I grabbed a lot of food. I did not grab a lot of water. Alright, awesome. But everything else, we're stacked, baby. I don't have a gun. I don't have bullets. We got a map. All of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. It was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. We can't remember bringing those supplies down to the shelter, but we're not complaining. We probably should have stocked it better anyways. Our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans, we'll sleep on cans, we'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do. There's just enough water for everyone. We have to ration it strictly. This is the best stock shelter we've ever seen. We've never seen another one, but we're sure this is a good amount of supplies. Time to ration. Listen, baby. Day 1 of the apocalypse, you'll be okay not eating or drinking. We really miss the life we had. The sky, the food, more food. We wish we could go back to a time before this damn bomb dropped. Damn, 5 o'clock shadow kicked in already. Yeah, I got a pretty good assortment of items. What we make of today will be our tomorrow, so let's make it right. This morning has been calm enough for Ted, and he's doing well. Mary Jane isn't worried, or at least she's not saying so out loud. Life is hard for all of us right now, but Dolores is in a good mood today. We'll hope it stays that way. I just had to make sure I was recording, sorry. Timmy is good. Well, at least he was 5 minutes ago. Time to ration. Nobody's starving. Nobody's thirsty. It looks like the area is still irradiated. Going to the wasteland right now is unsafe unless you don't mind getting sick. Everybody's in good shape, but we can wait on an expedition. Confined spaces are not a very friendly environment. We quickly got into an argument over some trivial things. If this keeps on, we might find ourselves in a nasty place. Day 3, baby. Come on, we're fresh off the bombs. Oof, it's not bad. Alright, let's hear it. We stopped arguing, but for how long? Where is water when Ted needs it? Water is what Mary Jane needs most right now. Dolores will not last long without water. How about getting Timmy something to drink? He's not looking too well. Alright, everybody gets a ration of water. It looks like the area is still irradiated. Going to the wasteland right now is unsafe unless you don't mind getting sick. Tomorrow we'll do an expedition. That water is... The kids have been all fidgety lately. They miss running around and playing games with each other in their rooms. Even though the shelter is way smaller than their bedrooms, there's some space in front of the table that seems perfect for wildly sprinting around and playing tag. Should we let them play? No. How could that benefit us at all, letting them run around and knock something down and ruin it for everybody? There's simply not enough space in here for activities. We can barely stretch out without putting elbows in each other's eyes. The kids weren't exactly happy about it, but it's about time they got used to the situation and understood the rules of the shelter. No running. Ted is no longer thirsty, everybody's no longer thirsty. But they didn't say that we couldn't go outside, so... Everybody gets a ration of soup, and we are going to schedule an expedition. We had planned to go to Niagara Falls and see the beautiful waterfalls, but we never expected to get a waterfall in our very own shelter right now. It seems like half a dozen pipes burst and all that water is pouring into our bunker. We need to save our supplies. Oh, do I want to save the map or the radio? Save the radio. Shit. Well, map's still alive. Radio was rescued first before any of that filthy liquid got into its case. It wasn't long before most of the water disappeared, but the damage it done was enough to upset us. Cleaning and fixing this mess will take us days. What's that smell? Ted says there's no need to worry about him, he's okay. Mary Jane is feeling safe. Who wouldn't in this coffin-sized shelter? If there's anything to report about Dolores, this is where it would have been written. No news is good news. There's nothing new going on with Timmy. Everybody's good, nobody's thirsty. We're gonna send Timmy outside with a gas mask. Damn, I didn't take that briefcase, man. Fuck. Alright, Timmer. I believe in you. Tim the Tap Man. Timmy went out to the wasteland. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. Ted is really thirsty. Everybody's thirsty. Let's hope he comes back with some water, because if not, we're cooked. A knock on the door is not something to take lightly these days, so when a man came to our doorstep today offering us a highly profitable game of cards, we weren't exactly convinced. A bet is 2 cans of soup a card game. Is a bet of 2 cans of soup in a card game a reasonable choice in our situation? Well, we don't have cards. If you want to bet, you gotta come with the materials for us to bet. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Uh-oh. Gambling is a terrible habit. What kind of example is that to set the kids? We need supplies, but we're not getting them like that. We'd sooner rob somebody. Okay, well, relax. Nobody's hungry yet. Here we are, thinking it's a day like any other when Mary Jane confronted us. She said it's her birthday, but she doesn't want a gift, not in this situation, not in this economy. Well, she's too young to be giving orders around here, so she's getting a birthday present and that's it. No? I need all that stuff. And I need water. Mary Jane is too old for birthdays. That's what we think. Nobody's complaining. Nobody's complaining, nobody's hungry. What the hell are those sounds? Are they coming from the goddamn walls? Is something crawling in the air vents? Relax, take a deep breath. We should calm down before we start tearing them down. Maybe try relaxing for a bit. Well, we found a board game that we left down here. So let's play some, calm our nerves, and try not to die from not having any water. Uh-oh, somebody drank the last of the water. Having some fun made us forget. What was that? Everybody wants water. Good news, the government just announced they'll be dropping crates full of supplies. Oh my god. I gave Timmy the gas mask. I'm cooked. And everybody wants water. It's too dangerous to go out there without protection, so we decided to go indoors and listen to the radio. The static is so relaxing. Everybody's thirsty. Uh-oh. Bug spray to wash our bodies. The problem is simple. If we don't wash ourselves, we'll get sick. Seriously sick. It smells really bad down here, and it doesn't seem like it'll get any better over the next couple of days. How about we do something to fix it? Timmy's back! Please have water. Oh my god. He's useless. We're gonna die. We finally have a good use for that bug spray we bought down. It probably smells better than we do, so we can use it to become a bit more presentable. Smell-wise, anyways. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. Exploring the wasteland should begin in our backyard. Our street was a good choice. Plenty of well-stocked houses. A lot of neighbors we didn't like that could be robbed without hesitation. We decided to give it a shot. A band of kids was playing war in nearby ruins. They had plenty of real guns and ammunition. It's very encouraging to see that kids are making the best of this terrible, terrible situation. They even shared some ammunition with us. This last expedition got us thinking. Maybe we could just drive away from this nightmare somehow? Of course, most of the automobiles are completely burnt out. But if we find a solid base and scavenge enough parts, maybe we could build a vehicle of our own. We better keep an eye out for those future expeditions. And everybody is thirsty. I don't have any soup for anybody. We'll send out Ted. There's an armed and dangerous woman outside. Fortunately, she's out of ammo. She tells us she hunts the wild beasts of the waste, and right now she's on the trail of a giant mutated spider. Pretty sure she's lost her mind. What are you gonna do with that spider, lady? Put us on a leash? She promises that if we help her, she'll return the favor another day. Take the ammo. I need water. They died. She could have heard us. I can't believe they died. That counts for something, but didn't. That counts for something. So we rewarded her with spare ammo. See if she keeps her word. Timmy is okay. Ted died of dehydration, and Mary Jane found out she's not getting a single drop of water. She got furious. She stormed out into the wasteland, shouting over her shoulder, "We'll regret this." She's getting her water one way or another. Well, let's go, Dolores. Oh wait, isn't there like a rule where you have to have an adult home or something? Yeah, Timmy's gonna die. As long as we have food and water, we can stay locked in, but we'll have to leave eventually. It'll be good to head straight to safety instead of getting ourselves into more trouble, if that's even possible in this situation. Our hope is that our brave soldiers will come and rescue us, and they'll take some take us to some well-hidden, well-stocked government shelter. Timmy had comics about those, so you know they must exist. All we need to do is make contact with the military. Oh, I have a radio. Good news, the government made a radio broadcast about extracting survivors from our area. The announcer asked everyone listening to wait a while longer and expect further communication in a few days. We'll be out of here soon. Yeah, it's over. Hungry, thirsty, hungry, thirsty, hungry, hungry. Yeah. Yeah. Timmy died. That was my first run of 60 seconds. I fucked up because I didn't bring enough water. Water's more important than soup. They can go a lot longer without food than they can without water. So let me let's run another one. That's pretty cool. Everything here corresponds to something on the board. Alright, let's do one more. Ted, Fat Man difficulty. And now I'm realizing, or at least remembering, why they give us time before we start. so you can see where everybody's at. The whole family's in this back fucking room. Grabbing you, and I'm grabbing you immediately. Grab. Alright, let's go. We're whipping it. Where's the back of the house? Oh my god, I wasted time. Grab. Drop. Grab the wife. Grab soup. Grab bug spray. Drop. Grab. Flashlight. Alright, we just want water. We just want water. Where's all the water in this house? Fuck. I'm not gonna make it. Run! Oh my god. I don't feel like I grabbed anything at all. I need at least like 4 waters. Please. I think I only grabbed like 2. Oh, I'm fully stocked. No radio, no map. That's pretty bad. But fuck it, we ball. I like that one. I don't got no bullets. I do have a gun. All of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. We vaguely remember stashing some things in the shelter because there was no room for them upstairs. That's a gun. Shelters are full of cans. We'll eat from cans, sleep on cans, and even talk to cans. Some of us already do. Plenty of water means we don't have to worry about that for some time. This is the best shock shelter we've ever seen. Nobody eats, nobody drinks. It's so easy to escalate silly arguments, and close quarters doesn't help. We were chatting, and then suddenly we were fighting and fighting. Let's just hope we'll get over this soon. Damn, no radio really sucks. We stopped arguing, but for how long? Ted seems to be doing... And I have no bug spray. Fuck. Ted seems to be doing alright, even though this world... Oh wait, but I did grab a bug spray. Ted seems to be doing alright, even though the world has gone to a crappy place. Mary Jane didn't cause any trouble, and no one dared to cross her path. If there was anything to report about Dolores, this is where it would have been written. Nothing new to report on Timmy. Everybody starves. Scavenging in these conditions could result in radiation sickness. Oh, wait. Peculiar. It seems the whole shelter's been shaking every couple of minutes, and it feels like it's getting stronger every time this happens. Oh, shit. Don't want to flash. Well, you need the gas mask. I'll lose the flashlight, keep the gas mask. Flashlight shattered, son. Damaged flashlight. Bug spray, gas mask. Is everyone okay? Hope so, because we need a proper inspection. There was one nasty earthquake. We never used to get such bad ones before. It's all because of the atoms. Definitely the atoms. No one should mess with atoms. No one. If Ted doesn't drink anything, he won't last long. We should get Mary Jane something to drink. Water's all Dolores wants. They can go one more day without a drink. Mary Jane insists she doesn't feel complete without her musical instrument. If she hit it well, maybe her tuba is still safe somewhere within the ruins of her house. Remind her of her hobbies and what life used to cheer her up. Should we let her take a quick look at her? Yeah. Go crazy, Mary Jane. Don't come back dead. Did she get grabbed? Mary Jane got very excited when we agreed to let her look around for her tuba. She said if she can't find the instrument, she'll settle for anything else she hopes she can find, like sheet music. We sure hope the tuba didn't make it. We're pretty sure we prefer radio static or even the sweet sound of silence. Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon. Ted looks like he's got one foot in the grave. Oh yeah, everybody gets water. One of the cupboards in the shelter was a bit shaky, so we pulled it out to give it a new home. In the process, we discovered a secret door. Where does it lead? No idea, but let's find out. Let's grab that rifle. We have no bullets, but nobody needs to know that. Oh, she's back. What did she bring back? Water? Because that's more water than we had a second ago. What's the first thing to do when you open a door leading to a new place you don't know? Open fire. Bam, bam. Our bullet struck the wall, and guess what? We hit a water pipe. We were able to fill a few water bottles with all the water that trickled from the bullet holes. Oh, nice. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the surface. Mary Jane is very thirsty, so sugar water. Our neighborhood is still highly radioactive. Trips to the surface are a big risk to our health right now. We'll prepare an expedition for tomorrow, because by tomorrow we should be straight. The knock on the door is not something we take lightly. Brother, you want me to gamble with my soup? You bring the cards. I'm not gambling my supplies for you to steal my supplies in a rigged card game or rigged whatever game, and you're not bringing the materials for the game. How does that make sense to you, sir? Sick, sir? Let's see what's up. Gambling's a terrible habit. Nobody's thirsty. Nobody's hungry. Enough sitting around. It's time to visit the surface. Timmy's a survivor. He's a killer. He's a murderer. Everybody else is gonna sit in here and survive while we wait for Tim, little Tim. Ted doesn't drink anything. He won't last long. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Everybody can wait for everything for one more day. No soup, no water. You fuckers starve, and you be... Somebody just graffiti on the wall of my shelter? We always thought life could be much better. That was before we got nuked. Now we think that life could be much better. In a way, not that much has changed. Hey, phone call. Oh, I gave Timmy the gas mask. Fuck. Memories or not, we need to keep our heads clear and get a grip on reality ahead of us. Ted is hungry. Ted looks like... Oh, everybody has to eat. Yeah. Ring, ring, ring. There we were, thinking we would never hear a telephone signal again, when suddenly a phone starts ringing from outside. We figured the phone booth across the street. Somebody go answer it. I'll send Ted. God bless Ted. Let's hope he comes back. And not sick. Nice. When we entered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as a survivor from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. Ted is hungry. Ted is no longer thirsty. Why are you hungry? We just ate. It's been a while. We don't know what's happening on the surface. Nope. No radio. Sorry, gang. Timmy back? Uh-oh. They say ignorance is bliss. Another day without a clue on what might not Another day without any clue what's going on might not necessarily kill us. Ted's hungry. Dolores is not eating for a while. Mary Jane seems fine today. Okay. Okay. A few more hours of coughing and we'll get used to it. Our ventilation fans have halted and no fresh air seems to be circulating throughout the shelter. We have to fix it before we suffocate like rats. Well, the bug spray fixes it. Let's hope it doesn't kill us. Timmy's back? Timmy's not back. We decided to spray the hell out of the vent just to be on the safe side. Turns out it was the right thing to do. A couple of mutated insects fell out, followed by a gust of fresh air. Oh, Jesus. Ted is hungry. All Ted wishes for is some water. Mary Jane is very thirsty. Everybody gets food, everybody gets water. Still no Timmy. As long as we have food and water, we can stay locked in, but we have to leave eventually. It would be good to head straight to safety instead of getting ourselves into more trouble, if that's even possible in this situation. Our hope is that our brave soldiers will come to rescue us. We don't have any radios. Timmy's back. Is he sick? Okay, he's a little hungry. He's a little hungry, he's a little gaunt. That's okay. He's a little worse for wear. If there's one thing we need to do, it's to use a radio on a regular basis to catch any emergency broadcasts that might be transmitted in our area. It's either that or it's strolling around outside waiting to get picked up. The first option sounds a bit more sane. We were so afraid for Timmy to come back, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. Despite his rather calm demeanor, Timmy got in a few fights before the apocalypse. His last victory was beating a kid named Ethan with a stick. Ethan's parents were furious and invited us over to discuss Timmy's behavior. But before we could schedule a meeting, the world went to hell. During our trip, we found their house and knocked on the door, but nobody answered. We decided to go in and investigate. These people were obsessed with tomato soup. We saw so many cans in their ruined kitchen. Most of them were damaged and all the tomato goodness had leaked out, but some survived. Behind the remains of their kitchen counter, we found some bottled water. It's not our favorite brand. Okay, fucking favorite brand. Pinche. But it'll have to do. The last expedition got us thinking, maybe we could just drive away from this nightmare somehow? Of course, all the automobiles available are completely burnt out, but if we find a solid base and scavenge enough parts, maybe we could build a vehicle of our own. We'd be better off keeping an eye out for those future expeditions. Ted is hungry, Ted's not thirsty. Ted is always hungry, Timmy is very hungry, and he's really tired. Timmy, you eat, you drink, you fucking earned it, man. Ted, you fat bastard. We'll prep an expedition immediately for tomorrow. We never thought, oh my god, we never thought we'd live to see a dancing cockroach. We still have them. We saw one that was nearly as big as a cat. Good news is they probably scared off any rats in the area. The bad news is they're huge and probably attack us when they got a chance. Well, we used our bug spray. I don't have bullets to shoot at him. Let's hope he's not sick. Oh god, it's a glowing cockroach. There's multiple mutant cockroaches. That thing is huge, and there goes another one. Roaches, oh man, they're gonna get sick. We're doomed, we already feel all dirty. What happened? Timmy should eat. And yes, he will. No. Just you, buddy. Let's send out Shawty Bay, Mary Jane, everybody else, stay not sick. The mutant roaches will not bite. Ted's stomach is rumbling. If Ted doesn't drink anything, it won't last long. Timmy keeps falling asleep in his chair. You can have that. Dolores can't remain thirsty for this long. Ted is always hungry. Timmy didn't say a word about it. When he was outside, he scratched his hand on a wire or some rusty piece of metal. His wound is not looking pretty. Alright, so he just fucking take his hand. I gotta see if this kid still has an arm. Oh, he does. Timmy was very brave about the idea of cleaning his wound with a heated axe blade. It was a bit beautiful. It was a bit painful, but it was soon over. The axe is in no shape to be used again, but Timmy seems much Ted's stomach is rumbling, Ted's not thirsty. Timmy's very hungry. Dolores is very thirsty. We're all hungry. There isn't a lot of space down here, and we can smell everything. But one of the wall bricks got loose today and revealed the hole. We felt pretty sick. The smell coming from the hole. I have a feeling it's a bad idea, but we have mutant roaches. There's nothing we can do to ignore it. Oh, we got more soup? Are we lit? We looked into the hole, fearing something might come at us with claws, fangs, or other mutated and sharp body parts, but nothing happened. Instead, we found a dead rat who was trying to break into a can of tomato soup. He failed miserably. We have a feeling we'll be luckier than him, so we confiscated it. We gave the rat a proper burial in an empty can. He deserved that much. Everybody's hungry. Mary Jane's still out. We learned a valuable lesson recently. If you don't do anything about roaches in your home, you'll end up with more roaches. It's not ideal. If we don't do anything about them, it'll end up blooming just like them. Well, this is what the gun is for. Kill the roaches. We don't even have ammo, so we're just gonna smash them with the butt of the gun. And we kept the gun. Very nice. Victory is ours. The roaches lie defeated, and this is a glorious day for all remaining humanity. Humans are the dominant species once again. Dolores would really love to eat something. If there's one thing we need, it's water for Dolores. Timmy should eat something. Some water for Timmy would be nice. Ted needs water to survive. Okay, so Ted, you eat and you drink. Fuck it. Everybody gets everything. We've got a couple of rations. I don't have a radio. If anybody could come save us, it's Fucking Mary Jane! Token up. Oh, she fucked up the radiation mask. She came back with water though, I think. Like 1 can? Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter. The proud Edison Hotel was completely destroyed. Piles and piles of luggage were lying behind heaps of rubble. Only a few rooms on the lower level partially survived. Now we know the secret of the restaurant chef. It's tomato soup. No wonder they were a 5-star hotel. Every room was stocked with water bottles for guests. A few of them remained relatively untouched by the explosion. One of the luggage bags was filled with a wide array of different flashlight models. Excited, we tried them all, but only one was in any working condition. Nice. The lobby was mostly destroyed. Barely anything could be found on the floor except for one very hairy and dead lumberjack. He had an axe in his hand. Nice. You know what? It's okay. You destroyed the gas mask. You came back with a lot of materials. We're living because of you. We window shopped nearby parking lots for a vehicle that wasn't completely burnt out. Unfortunately, we found nothing of value. Dolores wants to eat. Timmy wants to eat. Everybody's hungry. You know what? Our daughter came back. She blessed us. We're gonna eat. We're gonna drink. Next time, we're gonna send Ted outside. Uh-oh. We were visited by a young woman today. She's on a mission to rescue her twin brother who went missing after he challenged a local bandit leader for a duel. She said they've been observing us for a while, hoping to visit us together, but when her brother went missing, she asked that we help her reunite with her brother and promises... Okay, I'll send Ted. I was going to send Ted on the expedition, but now Timmy's going to go back out. Oh. I guess... Caveman. The woman quickly called a group of friends and we set off for what turned to be out a successful mission. Finding the lost twin brother wasn't a problem. He was hanging on top of some antenna next to the fence trying to escape. In his duel with the bandit leader, he lost a hand, but the group quickly tended to his injuries and he'll be just fine. The siblings thanked us 100 times and said they would definitely contact us again. That's very nice. That'll be alright. Alright. So I still will send Ted outside. Do I send him with a fire axe? Sure. Day survivors. We're lit. Ted left for the surface. Hope he'll be back soon. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Dolores is fine. Timmy is good. I'll give her some soup. Only because she is tired. Okay. They're gonna get sick. I don't have any bullets. I don't have a gas mask. And I don't have bug spray. And they're stinky. After all the days we spent down here, we're not exactly clean. We smell bad, real bad. It didn't bother us until we noticed it. Now we're about to get sick. Fuck. How many people are sick? Everybody's sick. Every single person is sick. Amazing. The world is ending. The world has ended. Who cares about showering? We can get used to it. Adapting shouldn't be hard. It would be like a camping trip. Oh no, that smell is terrible. Don't puke. They're all sick. Want to give them all water? Our patience is wearing thin. We think it would be a good idea to take a look outside, see if there's any trouble in the area. And as we were about to step out, a pair of animal eyes flashed in the darkness, and their owner started growling in the most terrifying way. Flashlight. Hopefully, they don't get eaten alive. We decided to check what's coming for us with our flashlight. Guess what? It was a dog. The poor thing seemed tired, so we let it stay with us for the night. The next morning, we opened the door to let it out. It still hasn't returned, but hopefully it'll come back later. Everybody is sick. Hungry, and tired. Yesterday, during charades, we learned that Mary J doesn't know how to spell anti-disestablishmentarianism and left Dolores sorely disappointed. She insisted... Okay, wow, that word fucked me up. She insists on home, or rather shelter schooling Mary Jane a little bit. Sure. If it helps you guys survive a little bit longer, oh my god, please don't die from the sickness. Well, we got a gas mask, which is good. However, what can I do? Dolores did not mess around. What started as a spelling exercise quickly found its way into math revision, followed by a short physics course, ending on tinkering with random objects in the shelter. Mary Jane looks exhausted, but we cannot deny that the state of our shelter has improved today. If we don't cure Mary Jane soon, who knows what will happen? Mary Jane is sleepy all the time, no longer hungry. Everybody's hungry. Everybody's ill. Sick, tired, fatigued. He's hungry. You could eat. It's hard being down here, living here. We need to make the best of it, or else we might find ourselves in even more trouble. Please come back with a medkit. Save your family. He came back sick too, motherfucker. We're just all gonna die. Being stuck in such a tiny shelter would make anybody a bit apathetic. We need to stay calm and await the rescue. Surely they're coming for us, right? Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. None of the burnt-down buildings look very inviting, but after some exploring, running away from mutated spider crabs, we ended up finding a bar. For some reason, it survived the blast and its neon signs are still working except for the letter A. Who would have known that tomato soup used to be such a popular snack in the bar? We found a few cans of it and took them with us. We didn't expect to find any clean water in the bar, and we weren't wrong. Whatever we found wasn't pure and it wasn't water. But hey, if it quenches thirst, it counts. From what we could tell, the atomic blast interrupted a poker game. These poor bastards are not likely to be finishing that game anytime soon. But we can still use their cars to entertain ourselves. We returned from the expedition, but our axe didn't make it. Our little trip to the surface might have been spotted and followed. We should be more careful next time. Ted is hungry, really tired, and sick. Mary Jane is rather sick. When Mary Jane is tired, she becomes cranky. Alright, who needs... He's hungry, he eats. She's thirsty, she drinks. She's thirsty, she drinks. He's thirsty, he drinks. Everybody's sick. Somebody's gonna die. We all lived. Fucking we ball. Can't check the radio. Everybody's still sick and tired. He's thirsty. He drinks. Sick. Tired. Nobody's going anywhere until we get better. Our last expedition brought news of a vehicle parked just down the street. It looked unique, but we never got close enough to take a good look. We're almost certain it's not a bandit trap. Perhaps we should send somebody to check it out. Ted, for your family. A shocking discovery. It was a rusty tank. It was a little crispy around the edges, and it was also missing some wheels and other crucial parts, but the seats are fairly comfortable. Wouldn't it be amazing to just drive away and leave this radioactive hell behind us? Ted is sick. He's not tired. Rested but fatigued? Everybody's tired. He's sick and hungry. Just sick and tired. Oh, the tank. Pieces of the tank. We found some weird mushrooms growing on one of the walls. Food shortage is no laughing matter, so maybe it would be a good idea to grab a mushroom or two. They're already sick, so worst case scenario, we get more food. Worst case scenario, they just die. Best case, we get more food. I don't think we got more food. We learned something today. Tomato soup is our best friend and mushrooms aren't. Yuck. Okay. That's disappointing. Hungry. Thirsty, hungry. Thirsty, hungry. Thirsty, hungry. Not gonna lie, we're gonna have to go outside soon. Barking at our footstep. Take the soup, dog. Oh, somebody knocked at the door. The dog was back to its former self in under an hour. We don't know what they put in that soup, but man, that stuff is good. We decided the dog needed a name, and the right name for him was Pancake. Come here, Pancake. Who's a good boy? Pancake stayed around for a while, but was gone the next morning. We can bet he'll be back. Everybody's still sick. As fuck. Thirsty. Sick as fuck. Sick as fuck. Did I say thirsty or just tired? Sick. Our friends are back. The twins managed to find a safe spot to do pretty well as a camp. Everything was going well until the workers got in a fight with the raider band. It's very important for the group to finish the camp fast, but the injured are not willing to work. I can't even help. I can't even help myself. Dolores is sick and fatigued. I don't even know what fatigue does. But I don't want to send her outside and she just dies. We're doing bad. Unfortunately, we were powerless. We did not have the medicine they need, but we sure hope they find it somewhere else. Everybody is sick. We're running out of soup. Sick and fatigued. Sick and fatigued. I'm gonna send Dolores. We have to. We can't just stay inside. A sleazy-looking trader carrying an equally scruffy bag on his shoulder paid us a visit. He offered us a simple one-time deal. For just one can of soup, we get the bag and all its contents. We can't see what it's inside. Fuck it. Let's hope there's a med pack in there. And it's a cat. And we're on our last can of soup. As soon as the door closed behind the trader, the bag started to violently shake, emitting screeching, hellish sounds. Terrified, we backed up against the walls. When the beast finally escaped, it turned out to just be an angry house cat. Feline gave us a menacing look and promptly sat down in the corner to clean itself. Its collar says Sharkov. Is that its name? Thirsty. She gets water. Thirsty. Thirsty. I can do that. Dolores, you gotta save us. Dolores is on her way to the surface. She might not come back. She may not come back. Everybody's still sick. Hungry. And sick. Nope. No radio. Don't have a radio. Don't have a radio. Sharkov. What are you doing? There's one thing we need to do. Let's get the fuck up radio. He's hungry. Uh-oh. Sick and tired. Sick, tired, and hungry. Last can. They offer a map for a gas mask and a harmonica for... We're already sick, so... Give up the gas mask, take the map, and maybe it'll save us on our next expedition. Sharkov, what are you doing? The weird man tried to make us buy fried cockroaches on a stick covered in some mysterious sauce. These snacks looked pretty disgusting, so we turned them down, but we bought something else from him. He looked a bit disappointed. Everybody's sick. Thirsty. Thirsty. Sharkov is a fresh addition to our little family, so we need to keep an eye on it. Believe it or not, today we noticed something on its collar. Seems to be a metal plate with an address that is not far. Should we take a quick trip and see what's there? Yeah. Is that a sneeze? Sharkov left on us? Before we reached the end of our street, they were stopped by two men wearing dark coats and stylish hats. They rushed towards the cat to pick him up, saying they've been looking for him for a while now. Supposedly, Sharkov belongs to an old lady who's rather fond of it and missed the little guy dearly. We shrugged and went back to our shelter. The cat didn't seem to care, so why should we? Good thing we didn't get attached to it the last few days. I'm thirsty. I can give you water. Can't give you food. There are so many things to do in a tiny bunker, so we thought, hey, why not play some games? They're not just for kids, you know? Dolores, please! Oh, she's back. The love of my life. Bug spray, Boy Scout handbook. We are fucked up as a family right now. Did she bring any food? Nope. Might be cooked. We played I Spy and it was pretty fun for the first 3 minutes. After that, everybody got bored of the letter W. Wall. We were glad to see Dolores come back from Wasteland. We've been discussing selling our house and moving somewhere else, but truth is, we didn't exactly picture things as they turned out. We missed the old place. It was only natural that we decided to take a look to see if any of it was still standing. Our kitchen is a pile of rubble. It took us weeks to find those lovely chairs that match the floor tiles, and now they're nowhere to be found. Only a few bottles of water remain scattered in the dirt. Only a handful of books survived the apocalypse. They were scattered all over our lawn. Many of them were badly burned, but a scout handbook with the number 13 scribbled on the first page was barely touched. The muddy swamp, which used to be our toilet, is now home to something that remotely resembles a mutated turtle. After exchanging a few pleasantries, it gave us anti-bug spray and wished us all the best of luck. It may sound paranoid, but we think someone followed us. Let's just hope that it doesn't happen again. Yeah, you guys are just gonna have to starve, man. Ted, you gotta go out. We saw something strange on our way back from the expedition. A chain of lights on the horizon, pulsing and flashing in a chaotic manner. Fuck. When we discussed it in the shelter, Timmy said it might be a secret scout signal. We would need to check out the signal himself and decode it using a scout book. Well, got me praying for these people, man. A month in. Yeah, they look horrible. We haven't seen Timmy this excited for a long time. He decoded the flashing lights as a scout signal indeed, which means some of his friends are still around and kicking. Unless a few bandits found a scout book laying around and they're trying to lure innocent kids into a trap. Timmy wants to prepare a coded message to try to transmit soon. Dolores needs to eat. And Ted needs to go outside. Sharikov was back. To our surprise, we found Sharikov back in the shelter this morning. We're not exactly sure why or how it came back. Is it our good care it appreciates, our kind hearts, optimism, or just our stockpile of soup cans? Only time will tell. Everybody left. Mary Jane keeps fainting. She needs to drink water. Everybody's sick. She needs water. She needs water. No radios, man. We're just fucking cooked. Somebody knocked? Mary Jane has to eat. Twins kept their promise and came to visit us again. The issue is they need meds badly. They started building their camp. Yeah, this is the second time. I can't progress that storyline because we need meds and we don't have any meds and we're sick as fuck. And I sent Ted outside and I didn't give him the map. What a fool I am. Sadly, there was nothing we can offer him, so we're short on meds and bandages ourselves. Timmy has to eat. A loud crash, a surprise shriek, and some debris falling from our ceiling. Truly, a recipe for a good start to day. As it turned out, Sharikov found a new toy. A bit of innocuous wiring that got ripped out of the wall. Who knows what the cable's for? Our lights are still on it, so it can't be that important. Should we take the wire away from our fluffy friend and investigate it? Yeah. What's that sound? What just happened? We followed the wire and found a half-burned-out truck with two gentlemen inside surrounding an array of blinking bulbs. That's some space tech right there. Were they listening in on our very own shelter? Their feeble excuse about a roadside picnic didn't convince us. Even Timmy knows you can't have picnics here, and the car had no cables. Alright. She's starving. And he needs to drink water. Fuck it. Everybody drinks. Jimmy prepared a short message to be transmitted tonight. There are a few options on how it could be done, so we try to pick the best one. Or just back out completely. It's not too late to give up on this idea. No. Send the flashlight message. Somebody knocking again? Somebody's definitely knocking. Ted is dead. He went outside sick. Cool. Hungry, we have no food. Hungry, we have no food. Hungry, we have no food. This might be it for us, boys. We need to prepare an expedition. The agents who are spying on us are now at the door and want to explain themselves. Yes. What are you trying to tell us? Sharikov. They briefly waved some ID cards and told us they're on a top secret government mission. The wiretap wasn't a spy on us, but rather the cat. It's expected of being a Soviet agent. They're willing to let us into their top secret government safe house and we help them with some top secret missions. They'd assured us that they'd contact us again with some more details. They're all hungry and we have no food. Send Dolores out. Mary Jane needs food or else. It sounds like it might be or else for Mary Jane. I can give you some water, Queen. Someone's very seriously banging on the hatch. Open the hatch, because Mary Jane's gonna fucking die and starve. They gave us a harmonica. Timmy was right. The signal did come from his scout friends. We managed to track down thanks to the transmission Timmy sent out a few days ago. They came bearing gifts. Okay. Starvation. Starvation and disease. T's done for. We're finished. Band of raiders are at our doorstep. They demand we let us in. This is no game. Either we yield or we fight back. There's no middle ground here. We just padlock the door. Mary Jane and Timmy die. Timmy's diseased. Mary Jane is starving to death. We didn't think that small padlock would stop them, but it turned out to discourage the unknown attackers. It seemed they gave this whole break-in a fair shot, but ultimately gave up and left. Too bad that padlock's in no shape to be used again. We need to think of other ways to fight off the bandits and soup-hungry barbarians. Yeah. This is bad. This is bad. 46 days is a long time, but we are starving to death. No radio. I can get you some water. That's what I can do for you. I got a board game for you, brother. Got a board game for you. Oh. Let's skip forward 3 days. Yeah, we died. Yeah, we don't think Dolores is coming back. Couldn't spare any food for Mary Jane. She left. Hunger drove Timmy insane. He left. Yeah. If I would have grabbed that radio, we probably would have been saved already. That's deeply unfortunate. A lot of yeses. Only had to defend myself once. Consumed 8 soups. Got a lot of items from expeditions. With that being said, I think I'm going to call it. Thank you for joining me. And I will see you in the next one.